YouTube, my people, what is good? Welcome back to another video. We're going to be going over the top 10 safeties in today's video. Now, I could, break them apart, break it up and do free safeties and strong safeties. You guys let me know down in the comments what you guys prefer. If y'all would prefer for me to do just safeties or do free safeties, let me know. And now this probably is going to be the last tier list before the abilities melt. And I do recommend you guys go ahead and start selling off your cards now before it's too late. The auction house is going to go down a ton. But obviously, y'all came here for the tier list. So without further ado, before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe. Let me know down in the comment section as well what you guys want to see, how you would change the list, etc. All those great things, man. Appreciate all the support. And let's go ahead and get into the top 10 safeties on Madden 25. Coming in at number 10, we've got Jeremy Chinn. So this is actually a card that is going to shoot up the rankings after the 0 AP abilities go away, after the +2 speed goes away. I'm going to keep saying that in these tier lists until they go away. But this card is really good, man. 95 speed, 95 excel, 6'3", 85 man, 95 zone, 90 hit power. Literally the only thing that I'm going to hold against this card is that he doesn't get +2 speed. So the max he can get is 95. Obviously, you have like theme teams and stuff like that, but you have to run either a Panthers or a Washington theme team. But some of the other cards are going to get a free +2, or, they have other theme teams as well. So that's why I can't put this card any higher. But again, that's not to say this card isn't good, because this card is very good. As well, if we just take a look over here in his special ability bucket, he gets pick artist for 1, mid zone for 2, which is going to be really good, and even deep end zone for 1, which is going to be really good once those 0 AP abilities go away, which is why I say he's going to go up a lot in rankings whenever those go away. Coming in at number 9, we've got Jordan Fuller. This is the ranked reward for the last refresh. You can't get this card anymore if y'all haven't already got it. But trust me when I say this card is really good. And the reason why I put him above Jeremy Chinn, honestly, you don't even got to look at his stats. Obviously, 6'2", 95 speed, 93 excel, 90 man, 94 zone, 85 hit power. You kind of want that to be a little bit higher. I know his tackling isn't that good as well. Actually, I forgot. This card has good tackling. There's some other cards in here. I misspoke. That's my bad. But the fact that this card does get every theme team in the game, you can basically get this card at least +1 speed. So essentially, just imagine this card with 96 speed. That just says everything right there. And then in his X Factor ability, he does get that pick artist for 1, mid zone for 1. So again, this is really good. It's going to be really useful for when 0 AP abilities are going to go away. I think he's going to be a top safety once those abilities melt on January 9th. Coming in at number 8, we've got 93 overall Kyle Hamilton, 6'4" with 96 speed because of the +2 from the 0 chill abilities. Just add +2 across the board. 89 tackling, 94 man, 97 zone, 96 excel, and again 6'4", man. And this card gets 0 AP mid zone. I do think 0 AP mid zone is the absolute best ability to run right now. No matter where you are running your players on the field right now, it triggers the most over the field. It triggers the most area of the field. So you should be putting mid zone on this card. 6'4", really good, really solid card. At number 7, we've got Isaiah Pola-Mao. I think that's how you say his name. This card is just slightly better, in my opinion, than Kyle Hamilton. 96 speed, 97 excel, 84 tackling, 94 man, 96 zone, 96 hit power. Also, again, 6'4". Strength ability is kind of low, but again, the same sort of thing. He's got 0 AP mid zone. But again, I think his stats are just marginally, just a little bit better than Kyle Hamilton. And the reason why these cards are so low as well is because they only get 1 frozen ability bucket. A lot of the cards that are going to be above these cards get the 0 chill boost, but they also get those 2 frozen ability buckets. So they get 2 abilities for 0 AP, meaning you can put pick artist and mid zone on both of those cards, which is why Isaiah and Kyle Hamilton are a little bit lower on my list. At number 6, we've got Ji-Ayir Brown. 96 speed, 95 excel. He's only 5'11", so that's kind of why he's the lowest out of the safeties that do get the 2 0 AP ability buckets. Really good pursuit rating. I know that doesn't really necessarily matter, but I have seen that he does seem to take a little bit better angles to the ball, so I do kind of value that pursuit rating a little bit higher. 90 tackling, 93 man, 96 zone, 95 hit power. Again, the only thing that's holding this card back is he is short. I mean, that's just how he is in real life. I mean, he's a dog in real life, but the point being is that, like, in Madden, you kind of want taller safeties, which is why you're going to value them. Now, there is a safety that I have at number 2. I think his stats are just too good for him not to be as high as he is. But again, focusing on this Ji-Ayir Brown at number 6. Really, really solid card. Again, just because they're low in this ranking doesn't mean they're a bad card. I think this card is absolutely amazing. He's just kind of short. At number 5, we've got Derwin James, 93 overall. This was a card in the present. He was a present. He was really, really good when they had the present card. He was the #1 safety in the game, in my opinion, at that time. Well, number two. I got too far ahead of myself. Number 2. But on this list, he's number 5, 96 speed. Again, his excel is kind of low, but I do think this card is really, really good in the box. 6'2", you can use him as a user. You can also play the run really, really well. 90 tackling. Again, that acceleration is kind of low, but he is 6'2", so I think he does make up for that and why he's over Ji-Ayir Brown. 95 man, 96 hit power. I mean, what more do you want from this card? Does get those 2 frozen ability buckets. Again, you can combine mid zone and pick artists on this card. I think that's the best combo to be putting on your safeties right now, or just DBs in general. You got to have mid zone and pick artists on, so you get all that for free. Derwin James. At number 4, we've got Tyler Nubin. Now, this card I think is actually the opposite of Derwin James. I do think this card can play the run decent, like good enough, but this card's got 96 speed, 99 excel at 6'2", 92 tackling, 92 man, 96 zone, 95 hit power. Again, really, really good. But I must say, block shedding is kind of low. Derwin James's block shed is really, really high. This card's block shed is kind of low. So if you're relying on him to stop the run, that's kind of why you don't want that. But I don't really rely on my safeties to play the run a lot of the time. I'm going to use that most of the time, and he's a last resort. So, I mean, I'm going to put him that little bit higher because I want him in coverage, and he's going to play that coverage just a little bit better than Derwin, just because of that 96 excel. They have similar zone covers, but again, he's going to have 99 excel, 96 speed. That's why I've got him at number 4. At number 3, we've got 93 overall Micah Parsons, free safety. So weird to say that. 97 speed, 94 excel, 92 tackling, only 80 man. But again, I don't really put my safeties in man. I at that point, I mean, you just don't put him in man coverage. Keep him in the zone coverage. 96 hit power. Shout out Isaiah X Thomas for subbing to the YouTube as well. Appreciate you, my guy. 6'3", 245. Now, I was going to put this card at number 2 because I do think this card is really, really good. It's just when I've used him, I don't know what it is. He just always just seems to be playing goofy. Like, if somebody throws at his zone, he doesn't break on the ball as fast. I don't know if it's placebo or not, but just based on me using this card, he doesn't really react to the ball as fast as some of the other safeties in this game. I'm not really sure why. Again, I don't know if it's just placebo or what, but that's the reason why I have him lower. Again, just not even having anything to do with the stats. He just doesn't really play very well for me. Now, coming in at number 2, a card that I have used, a card that plays really well for me. I don't know if this is biased because Ed Reed is one of my favorite players to ever play football. We've got 94 overall LTD Ed Reed, 97 speed, 96 excel. Again, his tackling is kind of low, but I really haven't had any issues with him. You just tackle him, you know what I'm saying? You spam A on the tackle, you try to strip the ball. He's going to get the job done. He's got 93 hit power, 96 zone, 92 man. I know he's only 5'11", but trust me, I don't know what it is. This card just plays way different than a lot of the other safeties in the game. I'm not really sure why. I don't really understand it. You know how I was saying, you know, Micah Parsons kind of plays weird. This card does not. This card plays absolutely amazing. I think it might have something to do with the change of direction rating. I didn't actually take a look at Micah Parsons, but this has a 94 change of direction. Really, really good. Again, the typical setup, mid zone, pick artist, etc. But this card just plays way above his stats, way above it. And coming in at number 1, Megatron. I mean, he was my number 1 wide receiver when I made the wide receiver video. He's not number 1 anymore, in my opinion, but I do think this is the best safety in the game. 6'5", You don't need to see nothing else, honestly. 97 speed, 93 excel, 99 man, 97 zone, 97 hit power, bro. No weakness on this card, 82 strength. His tackling is not that good. I do know that the tackling is only 82. Again, that's serviceable. That's really, really good. He's got good power move, good finesse move. If for some reason you want to blitz your safety, I mean, you might want to have him as a looper. 99 block shit as well. But the fact that he's 6'5", I don't think you would want to use this card as a looper. I think you would either want to use him or have him be over the top of your defense. At 6'5", he's gonna have so much length on the field. Double zero AP abilities. What more can you ask for as a safety? I think this is the absolute best safety in the game right now. Now, boys, that is going to wrap up the video. Again, let me know down in the comment section if y'all want me to kind of break it up and do free safety versus safeties. I can do that. Just let me know. I just kind of felt like it was kind of pointless to do them, but y'all might think it to be a little more useful than I do. So definitely let me know down in the comment section. Let me know that in the comment section. But outside of that, boys, appreciate y'all for watching. We will see you guys in the next video, man. Love y'all. Peace.